let's bring up the wonderful world of Wizardry. And let's bring up the Magic Mapping Parchment. Alright, Wiz kids, let's get down to Wizness here. And we have a couple World of Wizardry updates. And let's get into Gilgamesh's and drag Team Foolish Pride off their beloved bar stools. And we'll add Ryan Miller, Run DMCA, Gnome de Plume, Ban Mike Bossy, Snarkeesian, and Elevator. Hey, I added them to the order, the party order properly, or I added them to the party in proper order. Even though I can't say it, I did it. Okay, first update is Ban Mike Bossy leveled. And let's take a look at him a minute here. He, I don't know what he did, despite promising in the last episode that I would start paying more attention and remember, you know, what traits he raised in and which ones he lowered in. I don't remember whether or not his strength, IQ, piety, vitality, agility, luck, if any of that went up or down. Unfortunately, I do remember, because I always remember, the frustrating hit points. He only got 1 hit point, because that's just how stingy Wizardry is most of the time. And he learned 2 new mage spells, and all of us should be familiar with those spells. He didn't learn any pre-spells. I don't think he's going to learn pre-spells until, I don't know, I guess, until his mage spells get up there, you know, in potency or in magic point equivalency with his pre-spells. Like, he's got to, I don't know, I guess he's got to get, as a bishop, you got to get up high in level before, you know, you start adding to the pre-spells you already knew as a priest. But anyway, so he learned 2 spells that we should all be familiar with now, thanks to Elevator, and that's Mahalito and Molito. So now he's got a decent mage attack spell or 2 he can use during combat, so that's pretty exciting. Although now, being on the 7th level, the monsters, you know, these lower level spells, they often resist them. But anyway, it's something, you know, when he can use, does he have Lorto? I think I always think he has Lorto, but no, he does not. That's Gnome de Plume. But he does have Lidocan, he does have Bad Dialma, Bad D, or however you say all those. So he has some Bad Dial. He has some spells. When he runs out of these pre-spells, he can always fall back on that, on Molito and Mahalito now. So that's kind of nice. That's good. And yeah, so in the other, it's not really an update, it's just an observation here that I made. He is, if you look at Ban Mike Bossy's age there in the upper right, I mean, he's certainly not an old man or anything at age 21, but for some reason for a reason that I now know, when I initially looked at it, I was thinking to myself, for some reason he's 21 and everybody else is like 16 and 17. Ryan Miller's 16, Run DMCA is 16, Gnome de Plume is 16. You know, they're all like teenagers, which, you know, in the Middle Ages or medieval times or whatever setting milieu this is, Wizardry, you want to say Wizardry is part of. You know, 16 was, you were probably old enough to do all the things the party's doing, but why? I was trying to figure out why Ban Mike Bossy is 20. What's Snarkeesian? 17, all right. She's a little older. An Elevator's 14. Okay. So this is interesting because, right, so Ban Mike Bossy, let's go back to him. Ban Mike Bossy is a dwarf and he's 21, and Gnome de Plume is a gnome and he's 16. What is Run DMCA? Is a dwarf as well. Yeah, he's a dwarf and he's only 16. So it's interesting. I guess I didn't know this when this is the only thing I can figure. I was watching old episodes to see where his his age, where he aged more than everybody else, and it was when he became a bishop. I don't know, maybe that's pretty obvious to everybody else, but it struck me that might be the reason why he aged, but there also might be other, like, did he die once and get resurrected, and when that happens you age? Like, I couldn't figure out why, but anyway, so looking back at past episodes, it seems as though the changing class made him age. He was 16 or teenager like everybody else until he became a bishop, and then he's 20. So when you change class, you age. That's what I'm getting at. I did not know that about Wizardry. Well, like I said in the episode where I mentioned that I changed his class. I've played Wizardry before, but I've never changed class in Wizardry. So this is interesting. I mean, like I said, he's 21. It's not like it's not like I made him 99 and he's about to die on me while we're adventuring in the maze. But it's interesting that and if he aged 5 years, changing class ages you 5 years. I mean, if he changes class again, I that's something I have to consider, right? When he's like in his 40s or 50s or whatever. I mean, we don't want him aging 5 years, do we? I don't know. That this, back in the day, back in the medieval times, you might be kicking off pretty soon. I don't think the life expectancy was, Anyway, so that's not exactly an update, but that is an observation, I gotta say. And hopefully all that rambling made sense and was interesting to get to the bottom of how another quirky wizardry aspect, there's a lot to this game that you don't, that if you're not really paying attention, you're gonna miss. I mean, a lot of strange things happen, or decisions have repercussions, and a lot of repercussions, it seems like. Anyway, so yeah, so Elevator is back to life, and I guess she's clearing out the cobwebs out of her head after being resurrected. Well, she the second time was a successful resurrection back at the Temple of Kant, but she was a pile of ash. That's gotta take some time to recover from. That's all I'm saying. So I'm sure she had a few extra pints of Proving Grounds blue ribbon and the rest of her comrades there, just to get over the impact of turning into a pile of ash. Okay, so now I think everybody is ready. I don't think there's anybody. Is there anybody who has stuff to get rid of that we should get rid of before we go down into the Proving Grounds? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. We've got some, our party members in the last 3 order spots have some room in their inventory to pick up some loot. So I think we're ready to go here. Let's go to the edge of town and get into the maze. And we will have Ban Mike Bossy cast our favorite spell, Morphic. Okay, and now we will leave camp. And we will not take the stairs back up. Alright, 7th level, here we come, and we got to try to finish exploring the entirety of the 7th level here now. That is contingent upon the party not turning to ash in the process, but you can't you cannot predict what wizardry is going to throw your way. It's pretty much unpredictable, but we are going to attempt to to finish exploring the 7th level. Oh, and that reminds me, you know, I was, while editing the last, let's see, which way do we want to go here? I guess we're going to go, I guess we haven't learned our lesson. That center room there with the other little rooms, we're going to go explore those other little rooms and hope that those other little rooms aren't all pits like the one we did go into. And we've got an encounter. Yeah, before, wow, monsters surprised us. Uh-oh, and there are a lot of them. Man in leather attempts to slice stone plume. 1 damage. Misses. 3 damage. 2 damage. Misses. 2 damage. Misses. 6 damage. Misses. 2 damage. Misses. Okay. Now, before I make my combat decisions here, let me complete the thought on editing the last episode. Yeah, so as I was editing the last episode, I noticed something that I didn't notice while I was, I guess, recording the last episode and playing Wizardry. We actually Team Foolish Pride fell into that pit twice. If you go back and watch that episode and pay careful attention, maybe all of you noticed this when you watched it the first time, I don't know. But if you didn't notice, Team Foolish Pride falls into that pit twice. So when I initially go into that little broom closet room, you can see in the center room on the Magic Mapping Parchment there, the one that doesn't have its square grayed out in the lower left of that room. Anyway, when we go into there, we fall into the pit once, and you know everybody gets their damage and their hit points go down, and then there's an encounter, and it luckily was a friendly encounter with, I forget what the monsters were, but so Team Foolish Pride left that encounter, and then they fall in the pit again. So that's just, I mean, that's just the breaks in Wizardry, man. This game is just, it is relentless. I mean, it doesn't seem fair, but whatever, you know. So actually Elevator survived the first fall into the pit, but she didn't quite survive the second one. Anyway, all right, so Ryan Miller is going to fight Group 1. Run DMCA is going to fight Group 1. Gnome de Plume is going to cast... I think we got to get some Montino going here, and it's probably well, they're only level 7 mages. They may not resist it. All right. On Group 1, and Bam Mike Bossy is going to do the same on Group 1. Oops, that was silly. Montino 1, that is, as opposed to Montino 2, I guess. All right. That is Group 1. Snarkeesian is going to take the Patriarchal Melee off. And I think Elevator is going to go with a Machinito here because excuse me, I'm assuming the Master Thieves are a little high in level for a Machinito to work, but I don't think the level 7 mages are. So, and we want to get rid of them right away, so Machinito. Alright, I need my spellcasters to strike right away, so let's go Team Foolish Pride, get to it. And Bloom is silenced, not silenced. See, this is what we needed. We needed them right away to get to it. Is silenced, is silenced. Alright, looks like he silenced 3 of them. Cannot speak, haha. Level 7 mages kill, nice work. Misses. Oh, see, this is why we need, damn it, we needed to get those... You would think every once in a while I could resist a Catino spell here, but half my party falls asleep. Well, Elevator didn't. That's good news. All right, there we go. Machinito. Mage is killed. Is killed. Is killed. Nice work, Elevator. That's what we're... Man in Black is killed. Is killed. Is killed. Oh, they didn't resist it. Wow. All right. Maybe it's just those, like... samurai lords that are major samurais or whatever the heck they are that can miss. All right, nice work, Elevator. 2,000 experience points and a chest to Calfo. Gnome de Plume says it's a Priest Blaster, and we're going to take his word for it. So we are going to disarm, and that is going to be Sarkeesian. And Priest Blaster. I wonder if a Priest Blaster affects bishops as well. Oops, gas bomb. Well, doesn't that just... Found armor, 46. Alright, Gnome de Plume. I tried, Gnome de Plume, to trust you, and look what you've done. Alright, so we got to go back to the second opinion routine. Let's get into camp. And let's reorder. It's going to have Ryan Miller. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to reorder. So, Ryan Miller, Run DMCA, Gnome de Plume and his stinky Calfo, Ban Mike Bossy, Snarkeesian, and Elevator. Okay, so now we can have... Well, we might as well just get the healing. We've got to cast Lanamophis to get rid of the poisoning, and we've got to heal our wounded comrades. So let's do that. Okay, I think everybody's healed up here. No more poisoning, no more wounds. All right, very good. So now, so we got some armor. We might as well go ahead and see if Ban Mike Bossy can identify it. And I don't know who the heck picked it up. Oh, Snarkeesian. All right, so let's have her trade with Ban Mike Bossy. No gold. She's going to trade item number 5. And did, I don't think Elevator picked up anything. No. Alright, so let's look at Ban Mike Bossy and let's see if he can identify the armor. What kind of armor it is. Plate mail +1. Alright. I think everybody who can wear that has that on. I don't think that, I'm pretty sure that Ryan Miller and Run DMCA already have that. No, look at that. Ryan Miller does not have plate mail +1. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, interesting. Oh, you know what? That's why his armor class is 1 less than Run. See, I was going to sell. Oh, look at this. None of them have plate mail. I must have been hallucinating. They're +1 plate. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to give that to Ryan Miller. Oh, that's right. Ryan Miller doesn't have a helm +1. And Run DMCA does have a helm +1. Okay, so there you go. All right, this will even the playing field with my fighters if I give that to him. Now, I've got to free up room in his inventory, though, for... or do I? Let me just see. So let me see what happens if I trade... Oops. Trade with Ryan Miller... and give him plate mail. Yeah, see, it tells me it's his fault. Okay, so he has got to trade first. Let's do this. Trade with Ban Mike Bossy. Give Ban Mike Bossy the key of... Oops, not what I want to do. Give him the key of bronze. That's fine. Okay, so now he has inventory space. Let's go to Ban Mike Bossy and trade with Ryan Miller. 5, right? Okay. Whoops! I just gave him 5 gold pieces, didn't I? There we go. Now that's what we're looking for. Okay, so Ryan Miller now needs to equip. He'll equip the longsword +1, the new shiny plate mail +1, the shield +1, and his helm. He needs a helm +1, doesn't he? And Run DMCA needs plate mail +1. All right, so I got to keep that in mind so I don't... All right, now he might as well trade with Ban Mike Bossy. He might as well give him the regular old plate mail. That way Ban Mike Bossy can sell that. And then Ban Mike Bossy can give him back the key of bronze. All right, so trade with Ryan Miller. No gold. Trade number 5, the key of bronze. Okay, very good. All right. That should be all the inventory tedium done with. Let's get out of camp. And let's head up to Elevator's favorite room up here. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to get into camp and have Van Mike Bossy cast Low Milwa. Do we not? There we go. Okay. Now we can get out of camp. And we have a secret door here to go through. Okay. We're definitely not going in that room. For hopefully obvious reasons. Alright, let's cross our fingers, hold our breath, all of the above, and see what happens here. Stairs down. Okay, so we could go down to the 8th level. No thank you at the moment. We are, though, looking for stairs up, are we not? Because there were no stairs down on the 6th level that we've found. That was weird. But anyway. Okay, this is just a regular old broom closet. Nothing special happening there. Encounter in this one. Okay. Friendly group of major daimyos. Alright, we'll leave them alone. Alright, what the heck is going on? We are where the heck are we? We are definitely not... Uh-oh. Another glitch in the Magic Mapping Parchment, I think. Is that the... No, there's one on the 6th level. Alright, so we got to get into... Wow, this is weird. Okay, let's get into camp. Let's look at... Oh, we want Elevator. And we want her to cast Do Mapic. Right? And find out where the heck we are. We are... Where are we? We're facing south. We're on the 7th level. That's good to know. 19 east and 0 north. Okay. How did we... Oh. Huh. Really now? Now the reason why that is... Let me highlight the Magic Mapping Parchment here. Let's unfurl the Magic Mapping Parchment and take a look at it here. So 19 east and 0 north. Interesting. That's going to be where, if you can see where my mouse arrow is hovering over, I believe that's going to be this square here. So we need, there should be a teleporter square in that little room that the Magic Mapping Parchment is indicating the Team Foolish Pride is still in, but they're really not. They should have been teleported to here, I believe. All right, so let me see if I can make that happen. We're going to go level 7. Oops. Like I said, we're going to go level 7. And this is going to be 19. Oops. I'm having trouble with the menu here. The buttons and such. All right, so that should be where we are and facing south, right? Yeah, okay. Interesting, because now, yeah, we've definitely got a glitch in the Magic Art, so that's got to be changed, because as you can see, it's hard to read, but this is that gobbledygook that I'm circling the arrow over is saying that this square should teleport you to this square. All right, oh, this is disorienting because, all right, so let me highlight the Wizardry window, and let's get out of the Do Mapic positioning, and let's get out of camp. Get out of the encounter window. Okay, so I'm thinking that the 4 corners of map 7 make a... Boy, that is weird. How do you... Wow. Alright, so if I go forward... it's pretty neat, actually, but it's a little disorienting. Stairs up, there they are. There's the stairs up to level... So there's more to level 6. Okay, we're not going to take them right now. So if I turn like this, right, so this will take me, this takes me, okay. Wow, that is, how weird is that? I tell you, Wizardry is a neat game. I know it's the little things. I know I'm easily entertained, but the four extreme corners of this level make a room. That's just, it's like hard to even, like I'm trying to mentally bend the Magic Mapping Parchment level 7 into so that the four corners make a room, and it's like hurting my brain, but okay. Yeah, so we can, all right, so here's the question. Do I go up to level 6 and see where this takes me? I think I have to. I feel like the curiosity's killing me. We got to go up and see where it takes us. There you go. Look at that. There's more to I knew there was more to level 6. All right. There you go. No. Oh, so we have stairs. Oh, so this will take us up to level... Oh, you know what? I'm so silly. I could have gone up to level 5. I knew there were stairs down. I could have gone up to level 5, taken the stairs down. Oh, no, wait. No. Yeah. I could have taken this... if I remember, if my memory was working properly, I would have known that the level 5 had stairs down, and I had never uncovered... But no, I would have... Oh, what the hell? Stairs up. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. I think there's more glitches here. Where are we in the world here? Nope. Something's wrong. I gotta get into camp again. Okay. Something's amiss here. Let's have elevator. Cast Dubapic again. And I think actually Bam Mike Bossy can cast this as well. 8 east, 8 north, 6 down. Alright, so where the heck are we on the Magic Mapping Parchment here? Let's leave camp. No. See, the Magic Mapping Parchment is telling us there's stairs down, but the Wizardry window says there's stairs up. Either way, we're not taking them. Alright, so according to the Magic Mapping Parchment, we're on 9 and 18. The Wizardry is saying we're on 8 and 8. Ooh, very interesting. Something is definitely amiss with the Magic Mapping Parchment. Several somethings are amiss. Okay, so let's get back into the teleport window of the Magic Mapping Parchment, and we are on 6 and 8 and 8, and I think we're facing the right way, so we don't have to worry about that. 8 and 8, like so. Okay, now let's highlight the Wizardry window, and now we should be facing north, right? So let's get into camp again. And let's have Bam Mike Bossy cast Dubapic. I think he has it. Oh, facing west. Okay, but we're on the right. We're on the right square. Okay, so I need to leave camp right here. No. Let's face west, like so. Okay, and then highlight there. There we go. All right, so now we should be in sync, and I guess we're going to go get this encounter done first. One man in black, and we've met Johnny Cash down on the 6th level. All right, so fight, parry, and hopefully take care of him in short order here. Yes, sorry about that, Johnny Cash, but you're dead anyway. 253 experience. Hey, he has a chest. All right, let's have Gnome de Plume Calfo it. Gas bomb, and we'll have a second opinion on that. Of course they agree now. Of course. So let's disarm Snarkeesian. Gas bomb. Disarm the trap. Found a sword. All right, and 53 gold pieces. Fantastic. Then let's get the encounter window. Whoops. And head to the elevator. Back down to level 7. Yes, we will go down to level 7. And hopefully we've got all those weird... yeah, I mean, there's just... Alright, so Wizardry is definitely... I mean, it's playing games with our head a little bit here because you would... I mean, I assumed when we... As I move my mouse arrow over Magic Mapping Parchment here, over the stairs in the upper left... I mean, I would have assumed that we would have gone up to the same square on the 6th level, which would be, I guess... I don't know, it'd be 0 east and 19 north, right? So, for some reason though, we were like over in this, showing stairs over in this region. I wonder if there's another set of stairs over here. Wow. Anyway, okay, so we got some more exploring to do. That was mind-bending. Ooh, an encounter. That was mind-bending, but High Priest, we will say goodbye to them. Goodbye. Mind-bending, but another encounter. Oh, whoa. Thank goodness we surprised them. Strange animals. Okay. We've got gaze hounds. That doesn't sound good. What? These all must be gaze... What the heck are gaze hounds? They sound like something that turns you to stone or something. All right, we got to get rid of these things quick. I don't even want to know what they do. Fight group 1. Fight group 1. Spell. Oops, we can't because we surprised them. All right, fight group 1. Parry, parry, parry. All right. 17 damage. Strange animals killed. And that's okay. So fight group 1. Yeah, these are all going to be gaze hounds, I guess. Fight group 1. Spell. What? Actually, you know what? He, yeah, we better go with the spell here. He better cast a Lorto. And he better cast that on group 2. Bad Mike Bossy is going to cast Bamatu, I think. Snarkeesian will watch, and Elevator will cast... we need a Madalto here, and we need you to cast the best Madalto you've ever cast before. I don't like the gaze part of their name. Strange animals killed. 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 All right. Nice job, Elevator. Gazehound runs away. Plume misses. Gazehound runs away. Gnome Plume casts Lorto. Killed. 18 damage. Killed. Gazehound runs away. Yes, Bamatu. All right. What is left here? Nope. They all went away. Okay. Probably hit the panic button there for no reason. It's just, you know, I'm thinking like Gorgons, Medusa, and her 2 sisters there whose names I never remember. Nobody remembers Medusa. Nobody even remembers that Medusa had sisters, let alone their names. But yeah, so the gaze part of, you know, like what does the gaze do? Does it paralyze you? Does it turn you to stone and kill you? You know the gaze does something. Anyway, Calfo, that's going to be Gnome de Plume. Alarm, we are going to have a second opinion from Snarkeesian. Alarm, very nice. And we will disarm Snarkeesian, right? We will disarm the alarm. Could not disarm it. Like I said, you will disarm the alarm, Snarkeesian. Disarm the trap, nice. Found clothing, and we have some stuff to identify. 56 gold pieces. Okay. Wonderful. Did anybody get hurt there? No, they did not. Alright, so let's get out of the encounter window. Let's get into camp. And let's look at Bam Mike Bossy, who has a sword and clothing to identify. And I got to remember that he has some plate mail to sell when we get back to ball tax. If we get back to ball tax without, you know, everyone turning to ash before we do that. Okay. Identify number 6. And it is what? Longsword +2. Yes! Thank you, Wizardry. Wizardry, can this be a sign of my luck changing with you, Wizardry? Are the Wizardry gods now beginning to smile on Team Foolish Pride? Could the tides be turning in our favor? No such chance. We just got lucky for half a second there. Inspect 7. Let's see what we got here. Robes. Stinky old robes. Okay, so now that longsword +2, is either going to Run DMCA or Ryan Miller. Now, Run DMCA has the Slayer of Dragons, does he not? I think we're going to give the longsword +2 to him, and we're going to give the Slayer of Dragons to Ryan Miller. So let's do a little inventory shuffling here. And to do that, first we want to go to Run DMCA. And, alright, so this is, right, we're going to start off here. He needs to trade with Bam Mike Bossy. He needs no gold. He needs, who knows, blue ribbon. We'll trade number 4. Right? Okay, very good. Let's go back to Bam Mike Bossy. He will trade with Run DMCA. He will trade the longsword +2. Oops, I just gave him 6 gold. Like I was saying, the longsword +2, not the gold. And let's go back to Run DMCA. He will equip. All right, here we go. He will equip the longsword +2, plate mail, sheet +1, helm, and copper gloves. All right, now he will trade with Bam Mike Bossy. He will trade no gold. Number 7, Slayer of Dragons. And we go back to Bam Mike Bossy. Tedious inventory handling here, but gotta do it. Trade with Run DMCA. No gold. Trade the blue ribbon. Very good. Now we go to Ryan Miller. We'll trade the, what was it, a key of bronze he gave us? I guess we'll trade the same damn thing. Back to Bam Mike Bossy. No gold. Key of bronze. Okay, and then we go to Bam Mike Bossy. He will trade with Ryan Miller. No gold. He will trade the Slayer of Dragons. Okay, now Ryan Miller will equip. He will equip the Slayer of Dragons, plate mail +1, shield +1, helm, and gloves of copper. And he will trade with Bam Mike Bossy. No gold. He will trade the longsword +1. And then we go back to Bam Mike Bossy. And he will trade with Ryan Miller. No gold. He will trade the key of bronze, number 7. Okay, very good. So all the inventory shuffling is done and nobody is hurt. We should be able to get out of camp here. Okay, we're doing everything but exploring level 7 here. It's taking a lot of time too, so I don't know. The prospects are not looking good for exploring all of level 7 here in this trip down to it. All right, let's see what's in. Oh, this is probably going to be another big room, right? Ooh, it's a hallway. All right, interesting. Champ Samurai that we surprised, thankfully. All right. Fight, fight, fight. And I'm getting a little low on spell points here, so gonna have to think about getting back up to the castle at some point here. Parry, parry, parry. See how it goes. 3 times for 38. 3 times. Wow. 20. Oh boy, these guys got a lot of hit points, don't they? Holy crap. And they are decapitators, you know it. Okay, so Ryan Miller, fight, fight. Gnome de Plume. At this point, I think we need... You're more important as a spellcaster than anything else. We need a Bamatu from you. Now, they probably can cast spells, can they not, Samurai? I think they've done that to us before. The question is, let's go with Alito Convent. We gotta cut down their numbers. I was just thinking, do I try a Montino? We'll probably end up resisting the spell. It's just a waste of time. We gotta damage them. So Snarkeesian will twiddle our thumbs as usual, and we need another Madalto from Elevator. I'm afraid a Machinito will be resisted. Can't go with that. All right, let's go Team Foolish Bride. 10 damage. Champ Samurai is killed. Nice. Lido-Con, but nothing happens. Nothing happens. Oh, see, that's the problem. Then you Halito, but nothing. Oh, no, wait a second. I know why nothing. This has nothing to do with Champ Samurai. Well, we're in another one of those magic-free rooms. But thankfully, it works both ways. We have to be in another one of those because Bamatu, I mean, when we protect ourselves, it has nothing to do with a Champ Samurai resisting an attack spell. We have to be in one of those magic-free rooms. Okay, well, fight, 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 parry, parry, parry. 38 damage. Champ Samurai is killed. Ray Miller misses. Nothing happens. 6 damage. 9 damage. Alright, so we got scratched up there. And I think he's the only one hit so far. And I'm not going to be able to heal him in camp. That's unfortunate. Fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry, parry. Until I get out of the room, that is. Samurai charges and misses. 11 damage. 14 damage. Misses. Nothing happens. I like when they waste time casting spells. 11 damage. Man, they are tough. They got a lot of hit points. Fight, fight, fight. I guess they're not smart enough to realize they're in a magic-free room. Parry, parry, parry. 33. Wow, they have a lot of hit points. 6 damage. Misses. 10 damage. Okay, we're getting banged up a little here. Misses. Nothing happens. Fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry, parry. Champ Samurai is killed. Nice. Misses. Misses. Thing happens. Boy, they are thick. Champ Samurai is killed. Chump Samurai at this point. Uh-oh. Better not get too cocky, huh? Fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry, parry. 13 damage. Champ Samurai is killed. Alright. Nice job, people. Chest. Can I cast I guess we can give it a go. Calfo. Shouldn't be able to, though, right? Crossbow bolt? I definitely need a second opinion on that. Inspect. Snarkeesian. Yeah, see, we gotta go with the, I don't think Calfo works here. So let's go with disarm. And we will disarm an alarm. Disarm the trap. Nice. Found armor. And some gold pieces, everybody. Okay. Now I've gotta think about this because let's get out of the encounter window. Let's yeah, right. Well, let's identify our stuff. Let's get into camp. And that's going to be Band Mike Bossy's job. Yeah, we're getting pretty low on spell points here. Let's identify the armor. Be nice if it was plate mail +1, would it not? See what we get? Breastplate. Okay. Getting a little too greedy. Does anybody else have anything to identify? No. All right. So I know it's weird to go back to the castle to get spell points to come back to inspect an area where you can't use your spell points, but you do need to heal people if we get into a bad fight. So we're going to go up to the castle. We're going to go back to the castle, and we're going to come back down here with a healthy amount of spell points so that once we do get banged up in this area, we can leave it and heal ourselves. All right, so let's do that. Okay, we do have, before we go up, we've got some comrades to heal, so let's get into camp and do that. Okay, I think everybody is healed up now and we can get up to the castle. Yes, take them back up. Okay, back to the castle. Now, we've got some stuff to sell, so let's go to ball tax. And that would be, I believe, Bam Like Bossy is the one with the stuff to sell. Right, so let's sell the plate mail. And a little bit of a freeze up there with Wizardry. That took a while to process. Okay, sell the robes. Nope. And longsword. And breastplate. Okay. So that's everything he can sell, right? And let's get into Gilgamesh's and divvy the gold. Nice. Alright. And now we can get back down to level 7. Head to the edge of town, get into the maze. And have Bam Like Bossy cast Maportic. Nice. Leave camp. Do not take the stairs back up and head down to the 7th level. Hey, level 1 encounter here. And the monster surprised us. Misses. 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 I figured they'd all run away, but I guess not. Alright. So, fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry, parry. Misses. Undead Kobold is killed. Is killed. I should have just tried to dispel them just for the fun of it. 115 experience. All those experience points and all those gold pieces. Okay, there you go. Leave the encounter window and continue down to this 7th level if level 1 wants to let me do that. Level 1 does not want me to get there. All right, so fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry, parry. Small humanoid is killed. Hey, they actually hit us. Wow. How about that? Misses. Small humanoid is killed. Small humanoid is killed. All right. I can't believe they hit. Fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry, parry. Orc is killed. He didn't live long to celebrate his unlikely successful strike against Team Foolish Pride there. Okay, let's get back down to the 7th level. No, you have got to be kidding me. Alright, fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry, parry. Skeleton is killed. Skeleton is killed. Skeleton is killed. Fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry, parry. Skeleton is killed. Misses. Skeleton is killed. Alright. 191 experience points and some gold. I'm not even going to say it because we're probably going to have another encounter. So. Alright, we finally made it. Okay, so now, I guess we gotta head back to that area where our magic goes fizzle. I mean, what else can we do here? An encounter. Uh-oh, monsters surprised us. One Gorgon. See, I was talking about Gorgons and I like summoned one. Misses, misses. Good thing is they can't use spells on us. 4 damage. Misses. Misses. Alright, the Gorgon is troubling me, but the High Wizard is troubling me more. So, fight group 1, fight group 1. Spell Montino on group 2. Spell, they're probably too high in level for this to work, but Montino on group 2. Snarkeesian will watch. Elevator will cast Madalto on group 2, and hopefully I get my spells off first. 19 damage. Oh, damn it. Oh, no, wait, that's good. I thought they were silencing us. Two priests were silenced, not silenced, is silenced, is silenced. All right, I think we silenced all but one. Nice, there we go. Cannot speak. High Wizard is killed. Nice job, Run DMCA. Gorgon misses. Priest is killed. 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 34 damage. Alright, Priest is silenced. There we go. Alright, so now let's fight group 1, fight group 2, and fight group 2, and parry, parry, parry. 3 damage. Gorgon is killed. Nice job, Run DMCA. The Priest is killed. Nice job, Ryan Miller. And we did get a little... Oh, no, wait. We got scratched up. Yeah, we got a little scratched up in that fight. And plus the orcs scratched up Run DMCA a little bit. Okay, so let's Calfo. And let's get it right. Gnome de Plume for once. Mage Blaster. Now, again, that raises a question. Does a Mage Blaster affect Bam like Bossy since he's a bishop? Priest Blaster, you know, bishop is a mix of a priest and a mage, so do those. But anyway, let's inspect and get a second opinion here from Snarkeesian. Mage Blaster, okay, very good. So disarm Snarkeesian, and that's going to be Mage Blaster. Disarm the trap. Found a scroll, which I don't care about. Found a shield, nice. Found armor, wow. All right, and 190 gold pieces each. Wow, that's a lot of... I think that's the most gold pieces each we've ever gotten. That was a lot of gold. All right, so now we got to get in camp and heal and inspect. Or, yeah, not inspect characters, inspect items. Or I should say identify. Okay, so everybody's healed, I believe. Let's start the identification. Let's identify the scroll that I don't care about. Scroll of bad deals. Now the armor. All right, come on, you can... plate mail +1. That's what we want. Plate mail +2. That would be nice. We don't have a clue. Gotta identify it first. Identified it. Cold chainmail. Cold chain... What is cold chainmail? These things, you know, they're going to come with a user manual or something here, so I know what the heck it is. All right. Now I think somebody else picked... was it Snarkeesian? Elevator? Yeah, Elevator got a shield. So you want to trade that with Band Mike Bossy. Number 5, and we want to get back to Band Mike Bossy and identify number 7, shield +2 or something like that. Oh, I know what that is. That is a shield +3 that's evil. So you have to have, crap, you have to have an evil character to use that, huh? Oh, wow. Cold. I wish now I got to make a character that can wear cold chainmail and an evil shield. That character would kick Proving Ground butt, I bet. That would be a cool character to have. All right, anyway, enough daydreaming. Let's... I should probably have Bam Mike Bossy trade that stuff with like Elevator or something, and that way he can... I'll do the next time we... pick up some items and get into camp. I'll do that. Okay, so can't walk through walls. I knew that. And now we're all out of sync here, aren't we? And then we get back in sync. All right, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. And oops, speaking of getting into camp, I gotta cast a little Milwaukee. And I better cast it now before we get into the non-magic area. Spell Low Milwa. There we go. And we might as well have him trade with, if I gotta have him trade with Elevator because I'm afraid, well, Snarkeesian probably can't use a normal size shield or cold chainmail, but just to be on the safe side, let's trade with Elevator here. No gold, we will trade number 5, and number 5. Okay, there we go. And now Elevator has all that weird stuff, and we've got some more research to do on cold chainmail. I mean, it could be something that Gnome de Plume could wear. I don't think Bam Mike Bossy as a bishop now is going to be able to wear chainmail, but and it might be better than, I think he's got a +1. What does he have? He has a +1 breastplate at the moment. Yes, yeah, +1 breastplate. Yeah, so we'll have to look at. We'll have to hit the Trevor's library again. We'll have to send Elevator there in her shortest elven skirt and see if she do some research for Team Foolish Bride here. All right, so we're now out of camp and our light spell is working. Oops. Magic Mapping Parchment doesn't want to agree with us that we're moving along here. Okay, here goes. This is another encounter. Man, this, all right, having deja vu, but this time they're friendly. All right, so if we go all the way down the hall there, I have a feeling that's just going to spill us back out into the hallways between the rooms. So let's try this door. Oh, here you go. Another hallway. Okay. Wow, this is all right then. Really? That was a secret door and oh, I see. Okay, got it. Right. So don't want to go to that square because I'm going to get teleported again. Whoops, I went back into the okay, we've got a little we've got a glitch in the Magic Mapping Parchment. I've got several glitches I've got to work out here, but we've got a broom closet here. All right. Definitely got some so Elevator's going to have to visit the library, and then she's going to have to go see Trevor's Conjurers, the creators of the Magic Mapping Parchment, and she's going to have to smack some sense into them because there are issues here with the Magic Mapping Parchment that definitely have to get ironed out. All right, so we're sort of connecting the dots here a little bit. And these two should take us back. Now, do these take us back to an area where we can't use magic? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Seems like it wanted to tell us. So why does it think the Magic Mapping Parchment thinks there's a message that we should have gotten here? Right. So Magic Mapping Parchment. Wow. Maybe you know what it is. I know what it is. The magic in the Magic Mapping Parchment is having difficulty because this is an area where you can't use magic. Sounds good anyway. I'll buy it if nobody else will. Okay, did we hit a dead end here, huh? Okay. Scan the Magic Mapping Parchment, expecting a message. Boy, this is a crazy section of maze. I'll tell you that. All right, expecting another message here for some reason, and also we should have. There's a hidden door to our left, to the east, and actually, no, not one to the west, but all right. Which one do we go through here? Well, Milwa is telling us, let's not go through the hidden one. Let's just take the regular one. probably come back to that hidden one. More messages, but nothing's. Maybe should I inspect and see? No, I'm not. Something ain't right here. I tell you, the wizardry window though is like hiccuping a little bit when I go onto. Let me go back into this room. See it. It kind of like has a little resolve hiccup that it doesn't have. So it's like the magic mapping parchment knows something should be there, but wizardry doesn't want to give up the goods here. I don't know what that's all about. Have I hit these squares out of order? Should I have visited some other section of maze first before? I don't think those message squares are glitches. Something else is up. All right. Anyway, let's keep moving here. Oh, okay. There you go. We have a dead end. So let's see if we can go through this door here and encounter 2 dragons, and we surprised the monsters. All right, great. Ryan Miller gets to put the Slayer of Dragons to work. That is amazing. All right, let's go, Ryan Miller. This fight is all about you. You're the man, Ryan Miller, with your Slayer of Dragons. Fight with the... That should say fight with the Slayer of Dragons next to it. Run DMCA with his +2 longsword. Fight Gnome de Plume with his +1 mace. A little anticlimactic there, but whatever. I mean, the guy's only a little gnome. He's not going to... You know, what's he going to have? A +2 longsword or a Slayer of Dragons? Of course not. All right. Bam like bossy. Parry. There we go. 6 damage. Run DMCA. Stabs for 22 damage. Now, wait. Come on. Wait a second. Ryan Miller with the Slayer of Dragons did less damage than Run DMCA? What the crap is that? Oh, I want my money back on the Slayer of Dragons. All right, fight. That just tells me if I find another +2 longsword, the Slayer of Dragons is getting sold at Baltex. Fight. All right, so now we can cast spells. Let's go with Bamatu here. And Snarkeesian will watch an elevator. Oh, you know what? Elevator. Dragons use fire, so Medalto would. If I spell it, I'll tell you what. Let's just go with the regular Daltos. But you know, like an ice or a cold spell should. Should I put on my cold chainmail as well? The cold spell should do extra damage against dragons, right? Sounds good to me. No, oh, damn it! I forgot. We're in the damn no magic zone here. This is dragon is killed. Ryan Miller killed the dragon with the Slayer of Dragons. It's living up to its title there, and it's we're casting spells for no reason. All right, fight. Parry. Misses. Dragon. Ryan Miller killed 2 dragons. All right, it's a keeper. He slew 2 dragons with the Slayer of Dragons. And Calfo's not going to work, so there's no sense to that. Let's just have Trapless Chest. Do I believe it? Alright, that was Snarkeesian who came up with that result there. So we'll have her open it. Found a sword! And 200, so wow, that was more than the 190 each. Okay. Alright, so let's get into camp here. And have Ban Mike Bossy try to identify the sword, right? Don't have a clue. Identified it. It is a short sword +2. Alright, pretty nice. We can give that to, I believe we can give that to Snarkeesian, because she has a short sword +1. Alright, wow, we are definitely finding some serious loot here on level 7. This is nice. This is like a treasure hunt almost. It's not even really exploration of level 7. It's kind of nice. Alright, so trade with Snarkeesian. Oh no, she does have a short sword +2. Man, it would be nice if I knew what my... No, what am I doing? No, I'm sorry. I thought we were I'm looking at her inventory. I'm still looking at Panley Bossy's inventory here. All right, so what did I do here? This is not. Hold on a second. Did I trade when I traded with myself? I hit I hit the 4 key instead of the 5 key. All right, so there we go. No gold. We were going to trade 5. There we go. So now let's look at Snarkeesian, and yeah, she only has a short sword +1. So let's equip, and she will equip the short sword +2, the leather +1, the small shield. There you go, Snarkeesian. You upgraded your equipment there. And right. So is anybody? We do have a wounded comrade. Let's. Oh, we can't heal here. Right. Duh. So let's leave camp, and I know some completion of level 7 was promised for this episode, but I think we need to get back up to the castle, and I think we need to get everybody. We got to get to Baltax, sell some stuff, and get everybody back onto the. This is a lot to take in, and they've got a lot to do. They've got research to do, and they've got. Magic Mapping Parchment, repairmen to visit. So let's get back up to the castle here. Okay, so we weren't able to heal Run DMCA in that magic free zone. So let's get into camp here, and let's heal him now. Just do a big old Dialma on him and hopefully heal him in one fell swoop here. And that is everybody to heal, right? Nobody else is wounded. It does not look like it. Okay, let's get up to the castle. And let's get to Baltax and have Ban Mike Bossy sell. Oh no, he doesn't have anything to sell. Who was it? Oh, that's right. I traded with Elevator. So Elevator is going to sell the. Wow! Look at Cold Chainmail is 75,000 gold pieces. Wow! All right, she's going to sell the Scroll of Bad Dios. And even the shield +3 is pretty expensive. 12,500 gold pieces. Wow. Now, I don't think any of my characters are planning on turning evil anytime soon, so we are going to sell that as well. We're going to keep the Cold Chainmail until we're done with the research on it and finding out, you know, what it's all about. Right? So now, actually, let's just out of curiosity. If we wanted to buy back, so let's say we all did turn evil, and we wanted to buy back that +3 evil sword. What was it, a short sword or a regular sword? Would it be available? Yeah, see, shield. I'm thinking it's a sword. With a shield. So it would be available to us, and it's, you know, twice the price. At 25,000 gold, but you know, I mean, worst comes to worst, if we wanted that shield back, we could get it back if we all turned evil. I just wanted to check that. So now we want Snarkeesian to head in, and we want her to sell her short sword +1. Now, can someone explain to me Can someone explain to me why a short sword +1 is 7,500 gold pieces, but a short sword +2 is only 2,000? Wizardry is, I don't know. There's some inexplicable things in this game, but I guess there are many inexplicable things. But okay, let's sell the short sword +1. There we go. Okay, so now we need to get the Gilgameshes. We need to divvy up the gold. I just want to see how much gold. Everybody's got 90,000 gold pieces each, pretty much now. That is a far cry from the scraping we used to do long ago when we were only exploring the first level. They are There are some wealthy buggers now. Okay, let's get everybody back on their bar stools. Thankfully, nobody turned to ash, but you know, actually, I mean, they were very lucky. They got a lot of neat loot and improved their gear accordingly. You know, as a result. Yeah, that was a great. I mean, we didn't finish exploring level 7, but tell you what, that was a pretty fantastic session of adventuring down there in the proving grounds. Let's hope the rest of the way here is more like that and less like character or party members turning into piles of ash. All right, everybody, tune in next time. Hopefully we will actually finish exploring level 7 next time, and hopefully there are less glitches in the Magic Mapping Parchment. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in.